if we price our house slightly below market, it'll sell. It'll get interest really fast. We'll get a lot of showings quickly. People will be interested in seeing and buying the house.
How's the market in Arizona? Because
So,
people always talk about the Southern Belt, right?
uh-huh.
Like
Yeah.
Arizona, Texas, Florida. These are the key states to invest in. What are you seeing in Arizona?
And I think there are probably a lot of similarities between Phoenix and Texas. But similarly, Phoenix, Maricopa County, is one of the largest counties in the country. A lot of people that are still moving here for jobs, moving here to retire. So it's still growing, and that hasn't stopped. The market's definitely slowed down. Prices are definitely down year over year. But you do need to look into it a little deeper. People are still buying houses. And so, as long as people are still buying houses, you can still sell houses. You just got to be priced appropriately. If you price too aggressively, it's going to sit on the market. And that's because buyers have all kinds of options these days. There's a
Right.
lot more inventory on the market, which when you see the articles that say, inventory has increased 50% or whatever. That sounds scary. 50% or a high percent of a small number is still a small number, right? If you look
Yeah.
back to 2016, 18, our inventory levels are still lower than back then. So it's not like we have a flood, like a huge amount of houses. And then also, a lot of sellers are not desperate to sell. They bought before 2020. They have a lot of equity. They have low interest rates. So they're not in a position of desperation to sell. As long as we buy right, that's the most important thing. As long as we buy right and price it right on the back end when we want to sell,
Yeah.
then the business model still works. As long as people are still buying houses, then it still works.